Hello everybody and welcome to the Praia de Mira beach tour. On our left, we'll start with this boat here. This boat is, I don't know what it is, but it's in the middle of a roundabout, I guess. And there's a church. Over here, we have ourselves the beach, the main attraction. Don't worry about that noise, it's just my dad flying his drone. But, we open. And then we have a beach. Right now it is red flag, most likely because of the tides are strong. It's high tide, yes. And it is, if you can see, pretty rough. This is the Atlantic Ocean, so you can kind of understand that. Now on our left again, we have, if we just look up there, some apartment buildings, some restaurants and some little stores on the bottom floor. As you can see. And it's kind of like that all the way down to the main street. More of the beach over here. But this part, starting here, you'll see these little shacks on the beach. These places are usually, those little cabins, those places are usually things like cafes or spots to get ice cream. Yeah. There are definitely lifeguards down there if you want to look. I'm not going to zoom in because that's kind of really face of the privacy. As you can see, our apartment buildings with a little restaurant right there. We've eaten there once. I know we haven't eaten there somewhere else. Apartment buildings and coming up, we have ourselves a little church. Blue and white, next with the classic roof that you see a lot here. I'm sure if you look at a lot of the buildings more inside of the town, you'll find lots like that. Lots of those roofs. We have more cafes on our left side. We are just going to take a short detour. Oh, and if you play Pokemon Go, the church is a gym and these stones are Pokestops. Not each one separately, but like an entire batch. Over here, you see that big thing sticking out of the sand. That's where they show the flag, and if you look, I'm going to zoom in here, there are two guys, I can't find it here, hold on, those guys right there, those guys are standing right there, right below the middle of the screen, those are our lifeguards, and right now it's a red flag, so nobody should do it, which means swim at your own caution, which means they're not going to really save you. They'll stop you from going too far in, but they won't save you if you get sucked in. Well, they might, but here we have a statue. I cannot read it, but if you want to go ahead and translate it, be my guest to try to translate it. Hola. I'm doing a video. It was just a relative. We have the Boyas, or however you pronounce it, bar right there. More beach. As in here, there is some construction happening, but there are some restaurants and some stores down that main street. Look over here. Right over there is the Pleca Bar. Restaurant by day, bar by night. Well, it's kind of a bar at all times. The restaurant closes at one point. Some more beach. Lots of beach. Lots of apartment buildings. Lots. These ones are older. There's Vista Mar, a really good ice cream shop. Down here, we have more beach, and beach. I'm trying not to invade people's privacy, but it's kind of difficult when there's that. Over there, we have Massa Rico, a 4-star hotel, I think. Massa Rico translate into sandpiper, or whatever it's called, which is a type of bird that you would probably find here on these beaches. Not this one here because it's populated with lots of people, but really early in the morning at low tide, or really late one at low tide. I am not a beach professional, so you can feel free to pick me up. Coming up with our next little beach cafe here. Yeah, Panaria, however you wanna. As you can see there, you can get maybe a little example of kind of like food or drinks there. But anyway, let's move on. If you've been seeing these flags represent Blue Flag, which was something they get every year. You get if you had a clean beach. And this Praia de Mira has gotten 20 years in a row, I'm pretty sure, something like that. Over there, you have another cafe, which we go to quite often. Somehow I can't remember the name though. Right here, right 2 years ago, they 2 or 3, I can't remember, years ago, they had some tractors and big tractors and stuff coming in flatten this area of the beach. And every little while you can come here, and sometimes there are volleyball tournaments happening. Little school groups or summer groups come here, and yeah, there's more apartments. I've missed out on a lot of them, but yeah, it's kind of just apartments. Right there we got a nice new maybe apartment building or hotel in the making. Over there, a nice little shack on the middle of the road, basically, that sells little treats here. Third little weird beach cafe. Well, this isn't a cafe, it's a bar. It's Alex Bar. The street down there that goes through that Bahia, which is the little lake here in this town. Back to the main attraction, the beach. So you see, it's also a red flag down here. Makes sense. Over to our left, if you want to look, well, you're forced to look. So. That crane over there is being used right now. I can't remember what they're building there, but it's something. Right here, we have a Pokemon Go gym. That cannon right there, field gun, whatever you want to call it. Probably like World War I or II. And with our last but not least little cafe thing, we have Restaurant Casanito here. And right after that is kind of another one. Actually, so I'm not sure if Casanito is least, but right down there to the right, there is a surf lounge for all you surfers out there who come here, I guess, with your surfboards. I don't know. But why is it still facing over there? And there you go. That's been kind of a little Praia de Mira beach tour. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Instagram's gonna be link description below. Yeah. Bye.